Welcome to the halls of mediocrity, where legends are forgotten, journeymen are remembered, and serviceable, it's the highest honor that we know. I'm Kevin, this is Jeff, and yes, this hall is named after us. From second string stats to first degree charges, this is the halls of mediocrity. All right, folks, welcome back. So we've got a special episode on Mike Danton coming up. Quite a story. And, last week we did something a little special. We had the Sunny episode that went live on Tuesday, and we did a little companion episode talking about the top 10 wrestlers who never won a WWE championship. And we decided while recording that we're going to do something similar for every episode. So this week it's my turn, Jeff.
All right.
I have developed a quiz. And one of the things that we talked a little bit about when we were recording Mike Danton is that he maybe had a little bit of a reputation, or at least played the role to some degree of a bit of an enforcer.
Yep.
He had some penalty minutes on his NHL career, right?
Correct.
So here's what I've done, Jeff. I have in front of me the top 10 NHL career penalty minutes leaders from 1980 to present. And I can tell you this, I am not a big hockey fan, but I know 8 of these names.
You know 8 of them?
Yeah,
Okay.
When I looked at the list, I'm like, okay, I know that guy. I think there's 3 of them who might be hard.
Okay.
But I knew their names.
All right. Now I'm gonna ask for a hint.
Okay, fair enough.
Not even a hint. 4 of them are Red Wings or former Red Wings, right?
So there are 2 former Red Wings.
Okay. And
one of them you would not know was a former Red Wing.
Okay. Well, Bob Probert.
Yes, Bob Probert is number 5 on this list, Jeff. Which is shocking, right? Growing up in Detroit, I mean, Probert, he had penalty minutes. He had cocaine up his butt. I mean, he had a lot of shit going on. No pun intended.
He was a scorer. So, it makes sense that he's not number 1 because they did like having him on the ice.
Yes.
So, I got to think Stu Grimson was on there.
Stu Grimson is not on this list, Jeff.
Okay. Joey Kosher?
Joey Kosher is not on this list.
Gosh, Kev, you're gonna.
So the other NHL player, I'll give you a hint. He was a Red Wing at one point, and his first name, I'll give you a hint on his first name. What happened?
Tiger Williams. Yeah,
Tiger
Williams. Yes. Philadelphia, Toronto.
The Kings, the Whalers, yes.
Yep.
So for those of you who don't know what that hint was, that was Tiger Woods' mom calling him after his wife Elin smashed out his rear window in Lake Nona.
Wow.
Or Isleworth. It was Isleworth. I'm sorry. What happened?
I was going to say that's okay. So what number did he come in at?
He's number 1.
He's number 1.
3,970 penalty minutes.
Okay. Well, 80 and later, because a lot of those I bet were before 80. Okay.
Yeah, you're correct on Tiger Williams.
Okay. So now I got to go back. So again, because I swear to you, when it comes to hockey, that's probably my 5th or 6th sport out of, because I know more about boxing and UFC than I probably know about hockey.
Yeah, it's probably my 10th or 12th.
Yeah.
Just behind women's lacrosse.
Ty Domi.
Ty Domi is number 3.
Oh, he's on there. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So I got to think of guys that weren't great. I mean, Darren McCarty's not going to be on.
He is not on this list.
He's another guy. He was a great fighter, but they needed him on the ice.
Yes.
I do know one. McSorley. Marty
McSorley is number 4.
Okay. Okay.
So I'll
So
give
you said you knew 8 of these.
I knew 8 of the names. Yes.
Okay, so I'm full. So I've got what, 3 or 4?
Let's see.
I
You
got
got
4
1,
of the
2,
8.
3. You got 4. Yep, correct.
Okay. All right.
No, number 2, I'm going to give you a little bit of a hint. I don't know how helpful it will be, but it might be.
Okay.
He played for the Quebec Nordiques, the Washington Capitals, and the Colorado Avalanche.
Yeah. Okay. Nordiques, which became the Avalanche. God, so that's got to be. So he had to have been on like the 96. Not what's his name?
It's not the guy
Not
who just killed himself.
No, it's not. Okay.
Not Claude.
Okay. Not Lemieux. Okay. So you said Capitals?
Yes, correct.
So when I think Capitals, now that you say Capitals, I think Dale Hunter.
Dale Hunter, it is at number 2.
I don't remember him playing for the Avalanche though.
Well, it must have been early in the Avalanche because remember the Nordiques became the Avalanche. So it had been very early.
All right. So all right, let's go. We gotta find.
All right, so you've got the top 5 now. Tiger
Oh,
Williams, Dale Hunter, Ty Domi, Marty McSorley, and Bob Probert.
Okay, give me a team.
All right. Buffalo Sabres and the Ottawa Senators.
Oof.
I'll give you another hint on this one. The Detroit
Okay.
Tigers drafted somebody with the same name, but the Tiger that was drafted, his name ended in BBI.
Bob Higginson.
Wrong sport.
You said his Tiger, his same name as Tiger. Right?
His initials are RR.
Oh,
Rob Ray.
Right?
Yes, Rob Ray.
Okay. 100%. I don't even know who Rob Ray is. I've never heard of Rob Ray.
Okay, so
give me another hint. I think I'm going to tap out. Give me one more hint though.
Okay, so that's the first 6.
Oh, that's the first 6.
Yeah.
And you helped me quite a bit.
Yeah, well let me check something here because I believe that this gentleman, I think he might be in the Hall of Fame, but I could be completely wrong.
I mean, I would think Tiger Williams is. I mean, Probert. I think Tiger Williams might be the only one out of the ones we talked about that are in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
The hockey Hall.
Yeah. Maybe. So the other one I was thinking of, he went on to be a head coach in the NHL, played for the Flyers, the Penguins, and you would probably remember him from the NHL 93, 94 games.
Okay. What team was he on then?
The Penguins. So I think he was on the line.
Oh, that was the loaded team, man.
Yeah, I think he was on the line with Mario Lemieux and Jaromir Jagr.
Okay, so it's not Paul Coffey, not Steve. Is there a Scott Stevens, maybe?
Well, he was another good one on that team, but it was not him.
I think he was a New Jersey Devil.
Yes, Rick Tocchet. Rick Tocchet is number 10.
Give me the rest of the list. I will not get another one. I will not get another one.
Craig Berube at number 7.
I remember the name.
Yep, played for the Flyers, Maple Leafs, Flames, Capitals, and Islanders.
Okay.
Not to be confused with Haku. Number 8. I don't know if there's a familiar relationship or not. I think there might be. He played for the Flames, Nordiques, Canucks, and Sharks. His name is Tim Hunter.
Oh, I do. I remember that name. I never would have got it, though.
Yeah. This is one I didn't remember. Chris Nilan played with the Canadiens, Rangers, and Boston Bruins.
Okay. And honestly, I would never have gotten that one either.
Okay.
That's a pretty good one, though.
Honestly,
I'm pretty impressed I got as many as I did. But you helped me through most of them.
I did, but I did, but to be totally honest with you, when we do these quizzes, I think we both have complete, our brains go on vacation and we have to help each other a lot, which is shocking because when we're together and we're just talking shit,
It seems like we're way better.
It just rolls off the tongue. I think it's the pressure of the microphone and the camera in front of us.
It is.
If not, that's my excuse.
It is. So I got one for you. So do you want to start over?
No, let's just keep going. I'll do the quiz.
Well, I want to start off. But if you notice, I'm wearing my Van Halen t-shirt.
Yes, I saw that.
So why am I wearing my Van Halen t-shirt? Do you know why?
No, I don't know.
That's all right. Because if you could see it, can you hear?
World Tour 79.
What else happened in 1979, Kev?
What else happened?
This day in 1979.
This day in 1979. August 9. Well, so there's two things that I can think of.
Okay.
Actually, no, there's one thing. The other thing I was thinking of was actually 1980.
What happened in 1980?
I'll tell you. So what happened on this day in August 9, 1979 is good old me.
Yeah.
Was birthed in Mount Clemens, Michigan.
You were birthed. That's right.
That is exactly right. Happy birthday to me. It's been a good day. I didn't have to do any chores today. I mean, you can't beat that.
That's good.
Yeah, so it was a very nice day. But the other thing that I was thinking that happened on August 9th, but actually happened in 1980, Jeff.
Okay.
Shea Stadium.
No, I didn't know that. That was
Andre the Giant and Hulk Hogan at Shea Stadium. Hulk Hogan with classy Freddie Blassie in his corner.
Isn't that incredible? And so then 5 years later, they wrestle at the Silverdome.
No, 7 years later. It was 87.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's 87. 85 was the first one. 87, they wrestle at the Silverdome, WrestleMania 3, and they bill it like Andre the Giant had never been beaten. And you don't know, like back then, there's no internet. But, I mean, there was people at Shea Stadium for that. How does 100,000 people say, wait a minute, they've wrestled before?
Oh, and by the way, that happens in the Northeast. Vince McMahon Sr. is the promoter. Vince McMahon Jr. promotes him 7 years later at WrestleMania. These are the same fans. How do they not know these guys had a feud?
Because I didn't, and we followed wrestling pretty close. I didn't know that at the time.
Well, and what's really interesting now is, WWE bought pretty much all of the tapes from all of the territories.
Yeah.
So you could actually see Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant having a feud in Southeastern wrestling for the Fullers.
AWA.
The AWA. It's crazy.
They had a pretty, in
Japan.
Japan. That's what I was going to say. And Hulk Hogan, if you watch Hulk Hogan in Japan, they must have paid him really good because he was a pretty hard worker in Japan. He actually was doing wrestling moves and he looked pretty good.
I agree with you.
Because he says it. He's the first one that'll tell you he
won't
was
now.
Just trying not to hurt himself. Yeah, well, yeah, great point. Come on, Kev. But he did not want to hurt himself, so he did as little as possible. But back in Japan, he didn't. You worked hard.
But I think that was the expectation in Japan.
Yeah,
you weren't gonna go there and loaf. It was a different type of fan. It was a different type of expectation. He couldn't get away with working rest holds and 3-minute squash matches. It just wasn't going to work.
That's right. And they would have beat you because there are videos out there of them just beating the shit out of wrestlers that aren't playing by their rules. So
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so that's great. I mean, you asked me the easiest quiz question possible.
Yeah, that's
to remember my own birthday.
I've got another one.
Okay.
Good. You ready?
I'm ready.
So we're going to go all 4 major sports.
Okay.
Who won the championships that year? 1979.
Holy mackerel.
And for me, they're etched in my head because this was really, I was 8, so I'm older than you. Yeah. This was really about the first year I really started watching stuff and remember, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Knowing.
So I'm going to say MLB. It's going to be I'm going on a limb and say it's either the Dodgers or the Yankees.
No, neither one of them were even in the World Series.
Oh, it was
now,
the Pirates.
They were.
Wasn't 79 was the Pirates. That's right.
The We Are Family Pirates.
We are family.
Tentacolvi.
Yeah, Tentacolvi, Willie Stargell, Bill
Dave
Madlock,
Parker.
the Cobra, Dave Parker.
Second baseman, former Detroit Tiger manager.
Phil Garner.
Yeah.
Yeah, who just passed away, didn't he?
Yeah, isn't that something?
Yeah. Yeah, those good Pirate teams. Okay, so the Pirates win in Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
Boy, let's see. The NFL 79
is a big story.
I feel like boy, I'm thinking it's either the Cowboys or the Steelers.
Well, that was the World Series, and that was Pittsburgh. They won their third. So
Pittsburgh okay,
won,
Steelers.
Yep.
The only reason Terry Bradshaw is in the Hall of Fame because otherwise he is a shitty quarterback.
Yeah,
I'm just
saying. It was a different era too. You know what? It was a different era, and that was a run-first team, but they passed the ball a lot. So and by the way, go look at some of the hits Terry Bradshaw took. It's a miracle that guy's still alive.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. So we So we have Pittsburgh and Pittsburgh. The first team.
Yeah, and that was a big story back. The city of brotherly love. That was, yep. That's what they
the NBA. The NBA. Oof.
Okay, before you even get here, I want to tell you this. So back then, this was before Magic and Bird came to the NBA.
I feel like it's the 76ers.
It's not. No. It's this team is no longer in this city. They are now the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Shit, what team went to Oklahoma City?
Think of a player with lots of kids.
Oh, the Seattle Supersonics.
It's way before Sean Kemp.
Yeah, before Sean Kemp.
This was, that was back in the day. They didn't even play the NBA finals. You had to stay up after the news.
Yeah, they
would tell you. Turn the TV off.
Yeah, Jack Sikma, was he on that team?
Yep, and Dennis Johnson, who ended up
criminally. I'm gonna tell you something. Jack Sikma is criminally underrated.
He's a good player. Yeah, he was a good. Well, back then he wasn't. There wasn't much in the NBA, but back then, and Dennis Johnson looked like he was going to be the next superstar too, which he kind of was. But he went to Boston as more of a role player there. But yeah, back then. The news came on at 11. The sports section of the news will come on, and they would tell you, okay, if you're staying up to watch the game, we're just going to flash the score if you don't want to know. And that's what you did. And then after that, they would play the game.
All right. So the 1979 Stanley Cup champions.
This is a shot in the dark. I'll give you this. One of the original 6 teams.
Yeah, one of the original 6 teams. I gotta guess it's probably the Montreal Canadiens.
You got it. Good. You got the first 2 with no hints.
Yeah.
And then I gave you a big hint for basketball, but not that.
Yeah, because that would have been a hard one because let's face it, the Sonics, they haven't been a franchise in 30 years, 25 years.
That's probably like early, 2000. Durant, I think Durant's first year.
So maybe 20 years.
Yeah, he was Seattle.
Right around, yeah.
Yeah. And not just for your records, Pistons were terrible. Red Wings were terrible. The Tigers were actually starting to pick up.
They were on the swing. That was Sparky's first full season.
Yep. Trammell, Whitaker. They had Jason Thompson, who was a good Steve Kemp. They actually had a decent team. Not great pitching then. That was a little before Jack Morris.
Yep.
But yeah.
Really,
and the Lions were young. Aurelio Rodriguez.
Yeah, who would have been very good if he could have hit for average.
Yeah. He was a really good fielding third baseman.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, and then the Lions were 2-14. which led to them getting the first pick in 1980 and selecting Billy Sims.
Who did not play a full career because of injury.
Yeah, which is now an injury that he would have been back in a year. It's a torn ACL is basically what he had. Back then, they had no way to repair him.
Yep, and he's been relegated to franchise barbecue shops.
Yeah, which he was a stud too. I think had he played a full career, he could have been one of the top 10 all time for sure, because he was a stud.
And you know what's interesting about that is he gets drafted in 1980. He gets hurt, really doesn't ever come back from it. You could almost make the argument if he had played a full career, we never see Barry Sanders in a Lions uniform.
You probably wouldn't, because he was one of those guys. He had a lot of the same. He had the same effect on the Lions that Matt Stafford had, and people hate hearing that. Matt Stafford kept the Lions relevant for a lot of years, because those teams are 2, 3, 4-win teams without Matt Stafford. A lot of those 8-8 teams.
People that shit, the Detroit Lions fans that shit on Matt Stafford are complete utter morons.
They don't know. They have no clue what football is. And again, we'll do a Matt Stafford episode one day, but he kept that team relevant. And Billy Sims did that in the 80s, because honestly, as soon as Sims got hurt in 84 in Minnesota at the Metrodome, and that team was good, and as soon as he got hurt, season was over. I think they won 2 or 3 more games after that.
Yeah.
And they lived and died by Billy Sims back then, just like the Lions lived and died by Matt Stafford for a lot of years. So.
Yep, absolutely.
So anyway,
that's a good mini episode, Jeff.
All right,
you did much better than I expected on the hockey ones.
Yeah, the first few I knew. The hints are what got me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I knew 3 or 4 without the hints. So
yeah. Well, everybody, if you continue to listen, please do head on over to Apple Podcasts, over to Spotify, leave us a rating. It helps bring in new listeners to this show, helps us grow the audience, and bring more people along to listen to these fantastic stories told by Jeff and Kevin. And in addition to that, head on over to our YouTube channel, The Hall of Mediocrity. Follow us over there as well. You get video content over there, reels, shorts, you name it. We're on TikTok, we're on X, and our Facebook group as well. Make sure to go follow us on all those platforms to continue to get your fill of the Halls of Mediocrity. New episodes every Tuesday. Drop in episodes whenever we feel we've got the opportunity to do it, and we will see you next time.
Thanks, everybody.